right. Hello, everybody. I see my microphone is working right off the bat this time. Welcome to After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we're bringing Fast Drive Football back onto the tabletop. But we are showcasing the latest expansion for this game, and it is the Fantasy Draft. So this is a whole new way to play with Fast Drive Football, where you will actually draft a team before you get started, and then you'll play out a game. It does come with two different variants. There is rules to play head-to-head, and then there is a solitaire version, which we'll be showcasing tonight. But first, I just want you to show all the different components that come. So there is also an expansion already to this expansion, which I have mixed both of them together. So the initial thing that you'll want to pick up, if this is something you're going to add to your gaming table, is the main fantasy draft game. This comes with the draft pool cards, the references, the coaching cards, and the solitaire opponent coaches cards and the team cards, as well as I think it's 69 players. Then, if you want more, you can get the expansion number 1, which adds 70 more players to your draft across all of the different positions. And so you end up with a nice stack of cards for your game. With that, oh, and I will say that the qualities reference card is a really great addition to this, especially if you're gonna try to finagle someone into playing this game with you who is maybe not into sports games, or sports games aren't their first passion, and it shows you the differences in the qualities and how they generally will affect the game. So, for instance, for offensive scoring, prolific would be a positive and dull would be a negative, etc. And then there is, it's double-sided, so on the back it has the references for defense. So that's just a nice, easy way for someone to look at these and say, oh, okay, this I can kind of visualize now, especially right before you get into the draft. And I'm just realizing that my wonderful throwback Earl Campbell jersey is it's just a little too similar to my background. So give me just a sec, and I'm going to see if I can make myself not shimmer quite as much as I normally do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll put that off to the side, and I will put the 2-player draft rules off to the side as well. And then really quickly, we'll look at the various teams that you can play against. There are 2 teams, the Reds and the Blues, that are both exactly the same. They have no qualities either on offense or defense or on special teams, and then both of their kickers have the same ranges. Then there are 6 other teams going from the Beasts all the way up to the Legends that either make the team a little bit worse or all the way up to being a really strong team right off the bat. So this would be another way that you could handicap players. If you're going to head-to-head and one player is more familiar with the game, you could have them take one of the weaker teams and then give one of the stronger teams to your opponent, who is not as familiar with the game. We will not be using those. We'll just be using the 2 default teams, the Reds and the Blues. There are 2 teams, and then the first thing we'll do is determine who is going to be the home team. I'll be controlling the Blues, so we've got our blue decider die. So if it comes up with dots, we'll be the home team, and it does not, so we will be the visiting team. All right, and then we will hop right into the draft. So I've got a handy dandy mini dry erase board here. Everybody knows that I like my dry erase boards, and I am going to use this to keep track of our money that we have for the draft. Oh, and sorry, then I forgot one last thing is our coaches, and there are, is it 8 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 different coaches. All of them have a philosophy. A couple of them have a balanced approach. There are ones that are offensive focused, special teams focused, defense focused. There's one that focuses on the offensive and defensive line. But I thought for fun that we would use Charlie Wildcard Wilson, who is unhinged in both his coaching style and his draft style. So for the coaches, for the solitaire opponent coaches, they have one special ability that will get triggered during the game, and it generally tells you exactly when it is. For him, it's the very first offensive drive that they have. So we'll get to that. He hasn't. But for now, we'll put him over here, and we'll flip it over, and this will give us our drafting strategy for Charles, for Wildcard Wilson. All right, so we'll have him over here. And we both start with $15. All right, so we lay out, we have our 5 draft slots, and we are going to roll 1 die to see which one is going to be the, do they call it the lucky slot? The bonus discount slot. So there we go. All right, so slot number 3 is the bonus discount. Any player that gets put in that and the die roll comes up, there is a good chance to get a good player at a very steep discount. All right, so to prepare the draft pool, this is what takes the most time. I have all the cards separated out by player type. Because what you're going to do is you're going to take all of them. So first we'll start out with all of our kickers. And we're going to take 3 of these from here. And that's what we're going to do with each position. We'll have 3 from each, and then we will shuffle them up, and then we will randomly discard 5 of them to end up with 25 cards. We'll have 5 rounds for the drafting, where 5 will come out at a time. And then we will be all set. I saw a question. The expansion number 1, it does not come with any teams. It is just more players. It's just 70 player cards in the expansion number 1. All right. So here are so the kick and the punt returners. They are special in that some of them are kick returners, some of them are punt returners, but they get put in the same pool. However, you can draft 1 of each of them. Next up is our defensive line. And if you would like to see all the players, Al Wilson did put up a video on his gaming channel, and he goes through and shows you all of the cards. But just for the sake of brevity tonight, I will not go through them, but we will see all of the players that get put into our draft pool. Linebacker is next. I may fudge one of these just to make sure that a certain running back gets put into the draft pool, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. And then finally, our defensive backs. All right. So for the drafting rules, as I finish going through this, our offensive line is next. For the players, you can draft them any way that you want. You do have to draft a player if you are able to afford it when it's your turn. However, you can only draft 1 quarterback. Let's see, it's right on the where is it here? I thought it was right on the front. You can draft a quarterback. Here we go. 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 1 kicker, 1 kick returner, and 1 punt returner. But then the others, there is no limit to how many of those you can draft other than if you run out of money. All right, so now we're into our offense here. We got our 3 offensive linemen. Get our 3 tight ends. And so, as you can see, you're going to end up, well, especially if you have the expansion, you're going to end up with a lot of player cards that you will not use. So that is definitely something that this game has going for it, is that there is no 2 games are ever going to be the same. As I'll scan through all of my running back cards, and I'm going to home rule here. I'm going to have Earl Campbell is going to be in my pool, so we'll randomly select 2 more. But so far, that's the only player that we know that will be in. And then we'll take our 3 wide receivers. A good pool of wide receivers. So there's 3 of those. And then the quarterbacks. And this is actually, there is, you can see it's a pretty thick group of quarterbacks that you end up with. Some are definitely better than others. There is an interesting one that is he costs 0 and does have one of the negative traits on there. But, you know, potential that might be the only quarterback you get a chance to have. And so you never know. All right, so that's our pool. We'll shuffle them all together. I'll give them a couple nice riffle shuffles. We'll cut to the middle. I'll get rid of the running back. Well, here, actually, what we'll do, I'll cut to the middle, and then I'll discard 1 from the top. Let's see. I'll just go through. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, so we lost one of our quarterbacks. All right. So there we go. So all those players off to the side. And now we'll get ready to go. For the draft order, the visiting team will get to draft first, which means they'll draft first. They'll get first pick 3 times, where the home team will only get a pick once. All right. Before each round, you'll roll 2 6-sided dice, a white and a black. If the result is a 6, it has no effect. And if it's any other number, you'll put it on its spot. The only difference is if you roll 2 6s, then that means that every slot gets a -$1 discount for that round. All right, so let's put out our first 5 players. We'll get Larry Little from the Dolphins. Charles Woodson, Green Bay. Greg Olsen, tight end. With Carolina, Roger Staubach, and then Eric Metcalf, a punt returner. All right, so really easy with the solitaire opponent. It just goes right down through and tells you. So some of them, it's not quite this spelled out, but his is very easy. Round 1, he is going to take whatever is the highest cost player, and that is going to be Roger Staubach, who he's going to get a pretty decent quarterback for just $3. So he is down to $12. Let's see, and then for me, so I can actually get Charles Woodson for nothing because he has a $2 discount. And it only costs $2. And I think that that's not a terrible pick to have. Semi-aggressive and semi-punishing. So there we go. We will take him, and that will not cost us anything. The cards that are not drafted get discarded, and then we are off to round number 2. All right, let's see. James Cast has joined us. Welcome, James. Let's see. A question: will you roll for what players you get? I suppose you could if you wanted to. For sure. Let's see. Oh, and we rolled double 4s. So that means that the card in slot number 4 is going to be $3 off. Interesting. All right. So Darrelle Revis comes out. Andre Johnson. Jack Tatum. Oh, and it's Rob Gronkowski. in that slot, so he will be free. And then we've got our first kicker out here, Mark Mosley. Another item to keep in mind is what's called an affinity bonus. So for the solitaire opponent, if he drafts 2 players from the same team, he will get to use a second special ability from one of the other coaches that we will draft. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. So if it allows, let's see. If it gives a random one, so we would draw one randomly from the rest of the coaches' cards. If we, as the player opponent, get a affinity bonus, that means that we will get to use 2 of the player strategy cards. Normally, you'd only get to use 1. So something to keep in mind as you're drafting, if you're kind of stuck between 2 players that are almost the same, if one would give you an affinity bonus, that might be worth taking. So, all right, so we get to do draft first this time. And no real expensive players have come out yet. That $3 Roger Staubach. So again, we could get Rob Gronkowski for nothing. We could get Jack Tatum for nothing. He would give us the semi-stiff quality, but would also give us semi-undisciplined on defense. The kicker is not really a fantastic upgrade. Let's see. So for tight ends, we can draft more than 1 tight end. That is, we can only, it's quarterback, running back, are the 2 skill positions that we can only draft 1 of. So I think I'm going to take that free Rob Gronkowski card. And then now here in round 2 for Wildcard Wilson, he is going to go for the lowest cost, which is the $0 Jack Tatum. So he will take that, and then we are off to round number 3. All right, so round number 3, we'll roll to see where the discount is, and it'll just be $1 discount as we roll the black 6. And that, oh boy, and that $1 discount is a big one. It's on Derek Thomas. Whoop. Let's see. Adam Vinatieri comes out. Justin Tucker. Chris Carter. And oh, and there's Earl Campbell. All right. So, let's see. So in round 3, he is going to take the player with the most qualities. There are 2 players with 2 qualities, so we'll go down here to the tiebreaker. So in order of significance to him is quarterback, tight end, defensive lineman, running back, and then linebacker. So he is going to take Derek Thomas. And I will say that having the staunch quality on defense is huge. For this game. So that is a big pick. I probably would have taken that if he didn't, despite Earl Campbell being out. All right, so that is going to cost him 9 big ones. Oh, that's me. So he is going to be already down to just $3 left, but so he's loading up on defense. So staunch, semi-punishing, semi-stiff, and semi-undisciplined so far. And now for me, oh boy, oh this is going to kind of hurt. So Justin Tucker is a perfect kicker. As you can see, his field goal and his extra point is 11-66. Oh boy. Earl Campbell is full dynamic, which doesn't really help me because I already have Rob Gronkowski. If I took Chris Carter, having the 2 semi-dynamics together, which is described on the back of the quick reference, if you get 2 semi-qualities, that equals a full quality. So that would give us full dynamic and reliable for just $3. Let's see. Oh, and then unfortunately, the Adam Vinatieri card is for Indianapolis. Because otherwise I might be tempted to get that, because then that would give us an affinity bonus if he was with New England, but it does not. Oh boy. All right, you know what? I think I am going to go with Chris Carter, as that's only $3. That'll give us some big spending money for the next round, because he is down to just 3. So Earl Campbell made his appearance. Sorry, Earl. I hope you can forgive me. Next game, we'll have to get you up. All right. Our 4th round. Oh, again, will only be 1 discount. It'll be a $2 discount on slot number 4. As Jackie Smith comes out. Walter Jones. Peyton Manning. Oh, man. If I have to draft Peyton Manning. Cordarrelle Patterson. And Bo Jackson comes out. All right, so we get the draft first. Wow, and Peyton Manning is $10, but full prolific, which is the best quality you can have on offense, and solid. Boy, oh boy. I think I'm gonna have to take Peyton Manning. Oh, as much as that hurts me to, because the other quality I'd be looking for on defense is the staunch quality, which nobody has. All right, so there we go. You can't, there's no benefit to having money unspent. So there we go. I'm going to take Peyton Manning. So we've got quite an offense. Peyton Manning at quarterback, Rob Gronkowski at tight end, and Chris Carter at wide receiver. And then for round number 4, he is just going to work from slot 5 down. So slot 5, he has not drafted a running back, so that's what he's going to take, even though that will not help him at all, but sometimes that's what happens to the solitaire opponent. So he takes Bo Jackson for $2, so that leaves him with 1. So it's going to be an interesting last round here of the draft. And let's see what happens. He will get to draft first. Oh, and there is an option. There is a $1 option out there. Oh boy, and there's Emmitt Smith, which nobody's going to get yet. Oh, I forgot to roll the dice. So the bonus dice. Oh, it goes on number 4. Oh, and that is very unfortunate. It's -3, but still neither of us will be able to afford Emmitt. All right. So for round 5, he is going to start at slot 1 and then work his way down. So again, he only has $1, so he cannot take Isaac Bruce, but he can take Bruce Matthews, and so he will. And there we go. That will help him, as that will give him the semi-solid quality on offense. All right, and now let's see. So I have $2. And I can either pick Deacon Jones, which would give me, well, let's see, that would, I guess, give us full punishing. Oh, but if I take Vince Wilfork, it will give us a negative trait, but then it'll give me the affinity bonus. So I will have access to 2 of the coaching cards, the 2-player strategy cards during the game. All right, so there we go. That is our teams. So we'll put these guys off to the side. We'll clean up the draft pool cards. And there we go. We'll flip Wildcard Wilson back over to his coaching side. And then we'll get set for a game here. All right, so me as the home team. Try to space this out as best as I can. So I guess I can just leave them like that. There we go. So again, I will have the full dynamic quality because I have 2 with the semi-dynamic. Nothing changes for special teams. And then for the oh, I got the wrong card, didn't I? For the Blues, or for the Reds, I guess I can put his coach card up there since he didn't draft any kickers or special teamers. We'll line up his defense there. So for his offense, he'll be semi-dynamic, discipline. Or no, sorry, he'll be full dynamic, semi-solid, and disciplined. All right, let's set up our cards, and we will be underway. All right, so there we go. So yes, I ended up with 2 New England players on my team. I'm not sure if I agree with Vince Wilfork getting the mild quality, but I'm not going to question Al's math. Anybody that's been watching my channel long enough knows that math is not my strong suit, so that's why I defer to game designers and trust that their math is correct, which I'm sure it is. All right, so we'll set up our cards. Discard 12 of these first. There's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Gives us our 5 minutes remaining. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And there we go. All right, so again, I'll have access to all of these cards, but I can use 2 of them. And they're one and done cards. So once you use them, they are gone, and they're all unique cards as well. There are no duplicates in this. So here we go. Kickoff goes to the visitors, and we are underway. Oh boy! And right away, we might have a breakaway on the return. So return man cuts up field, has a lane. But he's cut down, and they'll start in average field position. All right. So let's see. I need just a teensy bit more room. My cards. All right. There we go. So for Charles Wilson, his first offensive drive, which will be coming up right now, we're going to ignore, we're just going to flip this for the timing, and then just ignore it, and we will automatically go to the unusual results. So it'll be unusual on the average or great. And I get a 32. Let's see. The running back takes the handoff and immediately cuts back against the grain. Breaking multiple tackles and leaving defenders grasping at air. He dances into the end zone for a touchdown. So Bo knows how to score on opening drives. And unhinged Charlie Wildcard Wilson, oh boy, is going to march right into the end zone for a touchdown. The extra point is up and good, so they take a lead early. There we go. Oh yes, and I forgot to grab the second card because they also got an infinity bonus. So I will shuffle these up, and we'll cut to the middle. And so he gets well, let's see. This one is also on his first drive of the game. All right, so we'll go to the second one. So here we go. So we'll give him Liam Lucky McClune as his double, which is Luck of the Irish. The first time that I score a touchdown, he'll challenge it. We'll roll 2d6, and if the total is 5 to 12, the score is overturned, and the defense is forced to punt. All right. Wow. So the solitaire opponent off to a really, really good start. So the utter chaos, that is done. That is a one, again, the coaches think they're one-time effects. So that will not happen again, thankfully. But it really, really paid off for him there. The kickoff to us will put us in average field position. And now our offense, the Blues here, fittingly, I suppose, led by Peyton Manning, comes out facing a 7-0 hole. All right, here we go. Our first drive. It's going to be a long one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. We do have the solid, thanks to Peyton Manning's card. So the line gives the quarterback enough time. Offense escapes without losing ground. So we'll have to punt, but it will be a coffin corner punt. But they will return it and start in average field position. All right. So Roger Staubach and company back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is not prior to 1987. They are not a dull offense. Will give them a touchdown run. So Bo Jackson is going to score again. Boy, do I want to burn one of my cards? Actually, I don't know if I... Well, I can do a coach's challenge. So I'll roll 1 die, and a 5 or a 6 would reverse it. Boy, oh boy, I don't think I want to use that yet, though. Here, we're not even halfway through the first quarter. I'll let him take that lead. All right. Extra point is good, and they are on top 14-0 all of a sudden. Woof. All right, so we got our work cut out for us. Here's the ensuing kickoff. We'll take back over in average field position. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, and there we go. Peyton Manning paying off dividends. His card has been referenced twice on our 2 drives. And that will lead to a touchdown pass, but Liam Lucky McClune, his luck of the Irish. So there we go, our first touchdown. So we'll roll 2d6, and we're looking for a low total. And it is not, it is a total of 8. So the touchdown is going to be the score is overturned, and the defense will be forced to punt. Wow. All right, but now they are done with their special abilities, and we still have 2. All right, so we'll have to punt. Oh no, and it's an exciting return that puts them into great field position. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, and it is going to be a 3rd touchdown run for Bo Jackson. Oh my goodness. Bo definitely knows Fast Drive Football Fantasy Draft. Wow. A 3rd score in just the first quarter. It's all Bo here. And the Reds are up 21-0. Ouch. All right, let's see. Kickoff, we do not have an electric returner, but we will start in great field position. All right, so here we go. Got our work cut out for us. As the first quarter mercifully comes to an end. So I'll take 3 cards out. Let's see. Punishing defense. They have a semi-punishing defense. Roll the decider die. That says no. Not a soft defense. So we're going to have to punt. Oh, here we go. The returner is hit hard. A fumble. We'll roll 1 die. And a chance for us to retain possession. And indeed we do. Punting team recovers in great field position. So our first break of the game finally comes to us here on special teams. Something that neither of us drafted any players for special teams. All right, so here we go. Manning and company back out on the field. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. Not a disciplined offense. Let's see. We do have a reliable offense thanks to drafting Chris Carter. So we are again going to have to punt. Wow. All right, so punt comes out. Oh, a heavy rush. Oh my goodness. Another chance for a big special teams play. And oh no, no block. And they will just be in average field position to start. Ooh boy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not in great field position. Not a season prior to 2017, so they will have to punt. It will be a coffin corner punt. We are not electric, so we will take back over an average field position. Boy, we need to get a score before the half here. 1, 2, 3. That'll take us to the 5-minute warning. Neither of us has the efficient or inefficient quality, so that's not going to matter for this game. We are not in poor field position, not in inept defense, so we'll get a field goal attempt. Oh, well, so one of the cards that we can use is called Go For It. And it allows us, the offensive coach, to use the 4th down Go For It prior to the 4th quarter. It also has a double functionality that if we held on to this at the end of the game, we could use it to re-roll one or both of the dice for the desperation play, but we're going to use it for its Go For It quality. So that one is spent. We will still have one card for the second half. So here we go. Our 4th down Go For It. Roll the die, and it's a 6, and yes, we get it. So we'll move up into great field position. Under 5 minutes to go. Flip one card. No other time will go off. And there we go. Prolific offense. Yes, that'll be a touchdown run. As our no-name running back breaks multiple tackles on his way to pay dirt, and we do finally break through. All right. The extra point is up and good. So 21-7. A little better. A little more confidence. And we will get the second half kickoff. Kickoff back to the Reds, puts them into average field position. Again, they do not have any efficient qualities, so this will burn time. But only 2 cards come off. Let's see. They are dynamic. Oh boy, so they will move into great field position. And their drive will continue. Ooh, but for 5, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Just enough time. Oh my goodness. And it's going to be another touchdown run. Holy crap. Bo Jackson is going to score his 4th touchdown of the half. Woo! Let's see. And the extra point is up and good. Wow. So right as time expires, they will punch it in yet again, and it is a game for the ages for Bo Jackson. 4 touchdowns in the game, and we just have no answer for him. My goodness. Woo! There we go. All right. Well, yeah, so anybody who is a Bo Jackson fan in the audience, this is a tribute game for you, for sure. If you'd like to add Bo Jackson to your Fast Drive Football tabletop, there is a link down in the show notes. You can order this from the Game Crafter website. I ordered mine on December 31st, and I think it shipped on January 7th, and then I got here. I paid a little bit extra for the shipping, the second cheapest one, and I received it last week. So they, if you've never ordered from the Game Crafter before, they overestimate how long it's going to take to print. 6, 8, 10, 12, because originally when I ordered it, it said that it was due to print on like January 20th. So let's see, 2, 4, whoops. That's what I get for trying to talk and count at the same time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 minutes remaining. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. All right, so here we go, ready for second half action, and we have our work cut out for us. So again, the solitaire opponent, they have used up both of their coaching abilities. We have used one, but we do still have one left for the second half, and we will receive the kickoff to start here. And we will start in average field position. Appreciate everybody joining me here live here on this Friday night. And if you have not seen it yet, I will also be live tomorrow. We'll be pre-playing all of the divisional round games using Fast Drive Football and the 2025 Pro Season set. Last week we went 6-0 with our predictions. All 6 games we rolled out, we picked the right winner, so that was pretty cool. We'll see how we do this week. All right, our first drive of the second half is going to be a good one. 3-minute drive. We'll go down the field, and it'll be Peyton Manning connecting with Rob Gronkowski for the touchdown, and that'll cut the lead in half. It's 28-14. Okay, kickoff back to the Reds. They'll be in average field position to start there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3-minute and 30-second drive. They do not have the prolific quality, even though it seems like they do, or they did in the first half. They're not porous, so they will punt. And it's a perfect punt. It'll pin us deep, and we'll start in poor field position. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, and you're seeing the benefit of having a fully prolific quarterback, as Peyton Manning is going to hit Pater once again. This time he'll find Chris Carter for the touchdown. And boy, oh boy, talk about a tale of two halves. The extra point is up and good. And just like that, it is a one-score game. 28-21. Back to the Reds. They will start in average field position. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, darn. And there you go. That's why having the staunch quality would be helpful. We do not have it, though. So it is going to be yet another touchdown run for Bo Jackson. Oh, my goodness. The extra point is up and good. And it was briefly a one-score game. But back up to a two-score game. 35-21. My goodness. All right. We do not have an electric returner, but it'll still be a fantastic return that puts us into great field position. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. We're going to answer right back. Not prior to 87. Not a dull offense. It'll be a touchdown run. Our unnamed running back finds the end zone for the second time. So right at the end of the third quarter, we will score and once again make this a one-score game. 35-28. All right, so the third quarter will start with a kickoff to the Reds, and they will start in average field position. Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Is that going to be touchdown number 6 for Bo Jackson? Holy crap. Because they're not a dull offense. We do not have the staunch quality. And have had none of our defensive qualities called for. He is going to be in the end zone again. A game for the ages for Bo Jackson. And they are now up 42-28. Woo! We need to get one stop on defense. My goodness. And a bad kickoff return will muff the catch. And then get caught before we can get upfield. So we'll start this one in poor field position. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are a reliable offense, so a punt. But I think we're going to have to go for it. And we don't have to use a card this time because we are in the fourth quarter. All right. Because our defense is not doing anything. So we will go for it. Let's see. It is not the home defense, so we will pick up the first down. So we'll move into great field position. And oh wait, sorry. Do you move? Do you automatically move into great field position, or do you move up? Yeah, the offense moves into great field position. Okay. All right. So here we go. Oh darn. And we are not gonna get a score out of it. So that is gonna be a turnover on downs, unfortunately. So they will take over in average field position. All right. Let me just take a look at what we could use. I suppose on our next drive, we could use the plot twist. All right, we'll save it for now. Let's see what happens on their drive. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy, it's going to take us under 5 minutes to go. They are not in great field position, not erratic, and we are not a disciplined defense. So they're going to get a field goal attempt. And oh boy, this is huge. So their field goal is 11-54. And oh, and they miss it. The field goal is missed. So we will take over after the missed field goal. Oh boy, here we go. All right. Let's see. I feel like using the plot twist card now, because we need to score and we're running out of time. Again, we do not have the efficient quality. So we are going to use the plot twist. We will flip one card. Let's see. And it changes. Oh boy, but it's going to burn off 9 cards. Oh no. And it would have been a. Oh wait, actually. I don't think you need to play this until after the drive result. Okay, so I guess we can save it, but unfortunately, I think this might end the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and unfortunately, it will. Oh, what a terrible time for that card to come up. And again, we don't have an efficient quality. Let's see. I don't think that that's something that can happen. I don't think that one of these cards. Oh, there is. Okay. So we'll play this 5-minute drill and we'll give ourselves the efficient quality. So that means we can only burn 6 cards in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's still going to be very tight. All right, and then we're out of coaching cards. So we're not in poor field position, so it will be a touchdown pass. The extra point is up and good, so it's a 1-score game. 42-35. And there is only 2 cards left, so that means that we are going to have to try for the old onside kick. All right, here we go. And no. Ball's grabbed and secured. They'll be in great field position, and this is most likely going to do it. Yes, it will. That will burn off the rest of the clock. And there we go. My goodness. Everything went their way in the first half. I feel like maybe I should have burned those cards in the first half. But there's our game with Fast Drive Football Fantasy Draft. And there's your MVP by far. I think somebody posted that tied the record for touchdowns in a game. 6 touchdowns for Bo Jackson. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It does not get much better than that. So Charlie Wildcard Wilson, with a little help from his assistant coach, Liam Lucky McClune, they defeat us 42-35. My goodness. Yes, I know. We needed a Boz card on defense for Bo Jackson to symbolically bowl him over. All right, so there we go, guys. That is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It is so much fun. Very much looking forward to getting this on the table more. Really looking forward to playing this head-to-head at the Digital Dice Convention for sure. And again, if this is something you want to add to your Fast Drive football collection, there is links down in the show notes. Head on over to the Game Crafter website and pick up a copy for yourself. All right, so there we go. So until tomorrow, I'll be back on at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, and we'll be playing out the divisional round. So there we go. Thanks, everybody. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.